Man, that won't do. Yeah, this is gonna catch a beauty. Oh, hey guys, welcome back. Henry here. It's been a long time. Now, as you can see, I've had my fair share of crab cakes lately. Evan and I have actually been taking up some nautical interests recently. We've both started fishing, and actually, we're going to debut our fishing talents on today's episode of Krugman's Kitchen, where we voyage the high seas, tackle some fish, and hopefully catch some dinner tonight for a fish fry. We're going to be trying to catch several species of fish today, including some money market mullet, some Phillips curve cod, maybe a loadable funds flounder, and I happen to know a particular secret honey hole that's known for housing several bank balance bass. So stick around as we tackle the high seas today on Krugman's Kitchen. Alright guys, we just hopped out on the boat. We're currently driving out to our first fishing hole here on beautiful Lake Garage. Evan is our mighty captain today. And just look at the view of this lake. I'll tell you, you can't buy a view like that. Oh yeah, listen to that engine purr. Alright, we'll see you guys when we get there.
Finally, we made it.
Let's see if this works. Hopefully that rod will do the trick. And now we play the waiting game.
Been waiting such a long time. I don't think we're ever gonna get a bite. What's this?
I think we have a fish.
Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at this, guys. Oh no. Oh man. What do you know? We caught the money market mullet. I'll try not to hurt him too much. There he is in all his beauty. Look at that. So as you can see on the money market mullet, you have this curve right here. Or really, it's a straight line because this supply of money is controlled by the Federal Reserve, okay? And the way that they can change the supply of money is by either buying bonds or selling securities. So if you buy bonds, you're going to increase the supply of money, which in turn will decrease the nominal interest rate. And if you sell bonds, you're going to decrease the supply of money, which will increase the nominal interest rate. Let's try and catch some more fish.
Oh, hey guys. Now we're on our way to our next fishing hole here. We're gonna go try and catch some bank balance bass. Evan is already asleep in the undercarriage. I guess one fish tired him out. You know, I saw a report on my phone that the waters up here were supposed to be kind of choppy in there. Whoa! What's freaking waves? Hey, Evan, I got some.
What?
I got some.
What?
Oh boy, it's a big one.
Let me get the net. Let me get the net. Oh man. I got you. I got you. Oh, there it is.
Okay, got it. Oh, what does she look like?
It's the bank balance bass.
It's a bank balance bass?
It's a bank balance bass.
Dude, there's not even supposed to be any of these around here.
I know.
Sick. Let's take a look at
Be
it.
careful. Be careful. Be
I got
careful.
it.
Whoa.
Oh, he's flopping around.
Oh.
Come on.
Two hands. There she is.
Stop that. Got him. Okay. Oh, hey. It looks like he's deposited $100. Hold on. Let me get my pen and see if we can figure out what that means. All right. Well, it looks like there's $100 in demand deposits, so that's a liability. So,
Okay.
oh, he's kind of a soggy one, isn't he?
Slippery.
Okay. Well, let's say, for example, if there's $100 deposited, let's say required reserves has $10 in it now because of that $100 deposit. Well, that means our reserve ratio is 0.1 or 10% because 10% of the deposit went to required reserves. That's the amount the banks have to keep to be withdrawn at any time. So that means in excess reserves, there's $90. That's the rest of it, right? Excess reserves are what the bank can use to loan out to people or other banks at any time. So, if you want to figure out what the total impact that deposit is going to have on the whole banking system, we have to figure out the money multiplier. So remember, that's just going to be 1 over that required reserve ratio, which was 0.1. So if we take 1 over 0.1, we get 10. That's our multiplier. So then all we got to do is multiply our deposit amount by the 10 there, and that's going to give the total amount of change possible in the banking system as a whole.
Are you sure you don't multiply that by the loans that you can loan out? So
Oh,
90?
that's a good point. Thanks, Evan. It actually would just be the 90 that you multiply that by. Sorry, man. I've been fishing for a long day. I'm getting kind of tired, you know. Oh, anyway.
We still have more fish to catch, so.
Let's throw them in the well and keep going. All right, guys. This is some pretty good catches today. Let's take a look at everything else that we caught. Yeah. Some Phillips curve cod. So take a look at his scales. They're pretty neat. They just show that the relationship between unemployment and inflation is inverse. So basically, if unemployment is high, inflation tends to be pretty low. And when inflation rises, unemployment tends to lower. So kind of a cool relationship between those two. Oh, let's see what else we got here. What's that?
Another really cool graph that we have in here is the loanable funds flounder. So this is special because it lists the supply of loanable funds and the demand of loanable funds. And on this graph, the interest rate is the real interest rate, not the nominal interest rate. So this graph is affected by a number of things. The first being the way the government spends and saves money. If the national government saves money, that's going to increase the supply of loanable funds, okay? Just like that. And the demand for loanable funds is going to be affected by the interest rate, okay?
Right.
If the interest rate increases, that's also going to increase the demand for loanable funds. If the interest rate decreases, it's going to decrease the demand for loanable funds.
Right, that's correct. He's a pretty neat fish, if I do say so myself. Aquatic.
Well, are you thinking what I'm thinking, Henry?
Fish fry?
Fish fry.
All right, let's do it. All right, guys, welcome back to the kitchen. Good news, the fish are cut and cleaned. It's time to have a good old-fashioned fish fry. Evan, show us what we're doing today.
So for these guys, we're going to be using my grandfather's secret recipe.
Well, what's in it?
It's going to call for a little bit of salt,
Nice.
a little bit of restaurant black pepper,
Oh, that's a classic. Tell me.
and the secret ingredient, just a pinch of garlic powder.
Hey, shh.
Don't tell anyone. Let's take these bad boys out to the fire and get cooking.
Let's do it. Now, some people like to do their fish fry on a regular grill, but here at Krugman's, we like to take a more paleological standpoint. We're going barbaric.
Oh, here we go.
Don't forget to preheat your matches.
There we go. That should do the trick.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
Should we add a little more?
Sure, go ahead.
I want to make sure it's completely done.
So while your matches are preheating, go ahead and set your pot to 30 minutes. And we'll tune back in when these boys are done. Bad news, guys. Our fire went out of control. Oh no. Evan, hurry! Oh boy. Run! Run, dude! I hear the sirens! Run, dude! Oh my god, that was crazy. Oh my god. Okay, guys, update. We just ran about 16 miles and I don't even know what direction. The fire went out of control, guys. The fish fry, it burned down an entire city block. Oh, me and Evan, we're on the run for arson now. We gotta find, I don't know how we're gonna get out of this one. Okay, Evan, the only thing I think of, I could call Uncle D. He could get us a ride out of town, but I don't know what we're gonna do after that.
I know a guy who might be able to help us, but there's one problem.
What's that?
He lives south of the border.
South of the border?
South of the border.